Look at yourself. Yes, look at yourself in the mirror. You are the product of every choice, every action, every single decision you've made up until this very moment. There are no excuses here. There's no one to blame but you. This is your life, your story, your journey. And now, ask yourself, are you truly proud of what you see? How many times have you promised yourself that you were going to change? How many times have you vowed that this time, you'll make it? And how many times have you let fear, doubt, and laziness hold you back, leaving you stuck exactly where you were yesterday? You keep waiting for the perfect moment, the right sign, the magic spark that will suddenly change everything and transform your life overnight. Let me tell you the harsh truth. That moment will never come. You're not going to wake up one day and magically be different. No one's going to swoop in and save you from yourself. No one's going to do the hard work for you. No one is going to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself first. Look around you. The world doesn't stop for anyone. It doesn't pause and wait for you to catch up. Every second you waste is a second you'll never get back. While you're sitting there, thinking about what you could do while you're second-guessing yourself, wondering if now is the right time to act, someone else, someone just like you, is out there already doing the work, taking the steps toward their dreams. Someone with less talent than you, someone with fewer opportunities than you, someone with fewer resources than you. And yet that person is moving forward. They're making progress. They're seizing every moment while you let it slip through your fingers. While you procrastinate, they act. While you doubt yourself, they trust themselves. While you're on the edge of giving up, they're digging in their heels and pushing forward. And what about you? What are you doing? Like every time you hit snooze on your goals, every time you tell yourself tomorrow, every time you put comfort over effort, you're giving the people who said you wouldn't make it, who doubted you from the beginning, more reason to believe that they were right. Because yes, there are people out there who don't believe in you. They laugh at your ambitions. They scoff at your dreams. They whisper behind your back, saying you're weak, saying you're destined for failure, saying you're not strong enough, smart enough, or capable enough to succeed. They've pointed their fingers at you, underestimated you, and made their judgment clear. They say you'll never make it. And here's the kicker. With every day you let pass without taking action, with every opportunity you let slip by, you are, in fact, proving them right. You are showing them that they were right to doubt you, right to think that you wouldn't amount to anything. Is that what you want? Is that really what you want? No, you were made for more than this. You were born for greatness, but it's up to you to claim it. You have to stand up, shake off the doubt, and prove them wrong. You need to wake up every day with only one mission, to be better than yesterday. Not for them, not for approval, not for validation from anyone, but for yourself. To show yourself that you have what it takes. To prove to yourself that you're capable of everything you've ever dreamed of. That you can defy the odds. Every step you take, every challenge you overcome, every obstacle you destroy, that's how you prove them wrong. Not by waiting for the perfect moment, not by making excuses, but by taking action, even when it feels impossible. You've got this. Now go out and show them. Prove them wrong. But let me warn you of something. It won't be easy. In fact, it may be one of the hardest things you'll ever do. There will be days when you'll want to throw in the towel. Days when you'll question your own worth, wondering if it's all just a futile effort. Days when it will feel like you're running in place, like no matter how hard you try, you're not making any progress. On those days, when the weight of the world feels unbearable, when your energy feels drained and your spirit feels defeated, remember this. Those are the days you must fight the hardest. Because in those moments, when it feels like everything is crumbling, that's when you find your true strength. That's when character is forged. Not in the ease of success, but in the struggle. That's where the real you is shaped. When you decide not to give up, not to quit, and not to let your challenges define you. Success isn't about luck. It's about resilience. It's about learning how to fall down, get up, and keep moving forward, no matter how many times you get knocked back. It's about failing, and then failing again, and then trying again, and again. Success is about perseverance, about digging deep and refusing to let obstacles stand in your way. It's about finding the courage to try one more time, to keep pushing when others have given up. One day, when you look back, you'll realize that all the effort, all the pain, and all the sacrifices were worth it. You'll see how far you've come, and you'll know that every moment of struggle was a step closer to your goal. No one remembers those who gave up. No one talks about those who quit halfway through. No one celebrates those who settled for less, who didn't push themselves beyond their comfort zones. History is written by those who fought for their dreams, who refused to accept mediocrity, who took their destiny into their own hands and carved out a path for themselves. And now, it's your turn. The question is, which side of history do you want to be on? Do you want to be one of those who watched life pass by, or one of the few who decided to take life by the reins and make it their own? Don't just talk about what you're going to do. Don't make promises you won't keep. Don't just wish for success. Act on it. Let your actions speak louder than your words ever could. Let your determination become a beacon for those who might be on the verge of giving up, showing them that if you can do it, so can they. Let every sacrifice you make be a blow to the doubts that try to hold you back. Let every ounce of effort you put in be a statement to yourself that you're not the same person you were yesterday, that you are constantly growing, evolving, and becoming the person you were always meant to be. Wake up earlier than everyone else, train harder, push past your limits, learn more, work harder, keep going when others give up. While the world sleeps, you rise. While others complain and make excuses, you find solutions. You don't wait for opportunities to fall into your lap, you create them. You don't wait for success to come to you, you chase it down and claim it for yourself. Don't wait for the world to hand you what you want. Don't wait for the perfect moment, the right opportunity, or the stars to align. Go out and take it. Seize it with both hands and never look back. Be relentless in the pursuit of your dreams. Be unwavering in your commitment to your own success, even when the road ahead seems impossibly long and filled with obstacles. There will be moments when you question your path, when everything feels stacked against you, when the weight of the journey seems like too much to bear. But those are the very moments when you must dig deeper, when you must rise higher than you ever thought possible. It's in those moments of struggle that greatness is forged, and you, my friend, were built for this. The world doesn't owe you anything. If you want something, you need to take it. Not in the way the world teaches, through shortcuts and handouts, but through sweat, grit, and relentless determination. There will be no silver spoons, no easy paths. There will only be you, your resolve, and the fire that burns in your soul. And when the going gets tough, remember this. Those who make it are not the ones who waited for the world to hand them success. They are the ones who fought for it, who built it with their own hands, brick by brick, through every setback, every failure, every moment they almost gave up, but didn't. And then when the day finally arrives, when you've reached the summit, when you've achieved everything you set out to do, when the very world that once doubted you has no choice but to acknowledge your power, look back. Look back at every single obstacle you overcame, at every moment you fought when others thought you were beaten. Look back at all the struggles, the late nights, the early mornings, the sacrifices that no one else saw but you. Look back at all the times you faced failure, but instead of surrendering, you chose to rise again. And when you stand there at the top, looking down on the distance you've traveled, when those who once doubted you have nothing left to say, when the world finally understands exactly what you're made of, you will feel something deep inside you, a quiet pride. You will know without a doubt that you did it. You did what others said you couldn't. You proved to yourself and to the world that you are made of something more. On that day, take a moment, take a deep breath, stand tall and smile. Not because the journey is over, but because you made it. Because you didn't wait for anyone to hand you what you wanted. You went out and took it. You fought for it. You earned it. And the best part is, this victory isn't just about the destination. It's about the warrior you became along the way. You'll have proven that everyone who doubted you was wrong, that every single person who ever told you that you weren't good enough, strong enough, or capable enough was mistaken. You'll have shown that success is not given. It's earned through the strength of your will, the fire in your heart, and the relentless pursuit of your goals. You'll have made your mark on the world, leaving an imprint that can never be erased. You will be a force, unshakable, undeniable, unstoppable. And as you stand at the pinnacle of your achievements, know this: you are not done. This is just the beginning, because now that you've proven that you are capable of anything, the world will know that you are a force to be reckoned with. The world will know your name, and no one, nothing will ever be able to stop you again. This is your moment. This is your legacy. Now go and claim it, for the world has no idea what's coming. You are unstoppable.